Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, and welcomed guests of the court. Tonight, we seek justice for Tom Turkey. Exactly 1 year ago today, Tom's life was taken from him for the sake of a traditional American holiday meal. Let us reflect for a few moments on his life. And let us also consider how his life ended and who should be held responsible for that. Tom Turkey was a solid citizen. Year after year, he contributed to this community. Tom worked as an educator at the petting zoo. He spent several years being fed and petted by children from all over the Philadelphia area. He cared not what their income was, what the color of their skin was, their educational level. Tom just wanted to make a difference and bridge the gap between human and turkey relations. And his work enabled him to raise a family spanning several generations. Beautiful, beautiful heritage. And after a long and happy and active life, Tom found his home at Farmer Joe's retirement farm. Tom expected to spend many years there, I'm sure, as evidenced by his payment to Farmer Joe for 10 years of rent in advance. Yes, Tom gave Farmer Joe 10 years rent on the day that he moved onto the farm. So trusting was Tom in his new friend, Farmer Joe. So happy he was to have a new home. Now let's think about that. Tom found a home at the farm. What is a home after all? It's a place you feel safe. It's a place you go to for solace and comfort, where there's people that you can trust at the end of a long, hard day. Or at least that's what it should be. Tom thought he had that. He trusted Farmer Joe to run the place and take care of them. Tom found solace and comfort there. That is, until Farmer Joe put him on that truck 1 year ago today. Now you will hear my esteemed colleague argue tonight that Farmer Joe is not at fault here. He will tell you that other people were key players. During their pretrial dispositions, you're going to find out that the farmer actually blamed the driver of the truck. And when the driver heard this, he blamed the butcher he blamed the butcher who actually slaughtered Tom. Now yes, he was culpable a little bit because he did actually commit the slaughter. But he never would have had that chance had Tom not been asked to get on that truck in the first place. But of course not to take any responsibility for himself. The butcher blamed the family who ordered and ate Tom for dinner. Yes. It was even suggested by the farmer that Tom took his own life. Preposterous. Ridiculous. Now, good people, do not let this smokescreen of deception, deceit, lies, and blame distract you from the truth. I stand here tonight on behalf of Tom Turkey, an upstanding member of our community who had so much life left to live and so much love left to give. I beseech you to bring justice to this courtroom for our friend tonight. The key to this whole episode is this. Tom trusted Farmer Joe. Tom's trust extended so much, so deeply, that he got on that truck in good faith when the farmer asked him to do so. I do not know what lie the farmer used to get Tom on that truck, but I am certain that Tom did it with an open heart as he did throughout his life. Tom's faith was betrayed by Farmer Joe, who had already known and sealed Tom's fate. The farmer who took money in exchange for Tom's life, who betrayed Tom's trust, who sent him off unwittingly to an early death. The farmer must be found guilty. It was Farmer Joe, not the butcher or the driver or the family, who set off this horrific chain of events. If Farmer Joe had not done so, Tom would still be living his life on the farm. Bring justice for Tom, dear members of the jury, and find Farmer Joe guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution rests its case.